Well, hello there, and welcome back to another unboxing video. Today, I'm super excited. We got the new Apocalypse Colossus Build-A-Figure wave. Yep, this will be my first Colossus, my first Sabretooth, and my first Iceman, and my first Legion, which I'm pretty sure this is the first time that they've actually released that figure, but let's get into this, shall we? So first we have Marvel's Rogue. So I like this outfit. I do already have the classic Rogue that came out with the Pyro, the 2-pack, and she's cool. My daughters love girl figures. Yeah, so we have Marvel's Rogue. The back says, Rogue moves her way up in ranks of Magneto's X-Men, eventually leading a team of mutants to prevent the culling of humankind. Ooh. So she kind of has those where she can absorb and take powers from people, which is always cool, but she was in that Fox movie. Cool character. And she looks very doomy 80s. She's got like that spandex jumpsuit looking thing and her bouffant hair. Look at that. And she's got Colossus's arm and an extra set of hands. So let's open her up, shall we? Oh my gosh, I don't have a cameraman today. I'm too chubby for this crap. Okay, so here we have Rogue. I like the articulation of this figure. She's got a little like bob cut with the longer strands up front and the little roguey poof up top. Cool details. I like the colors that they've been using on the X-Men, like for that new wave from, oh my goodness. I'll put the name up of the comic run that I'm talking about, but they're just very vibrant colors. They're good, nice colors. I like them. But she's very interesting. She's got some cool accessories, and I like these little moon boots. I don't know what she got going on here, because they are easier to set her up, right? So to get her to stand, I honestly need to buy some little peg boards or something for her to stand up. Or that's a problem I have with female figures, is that they make their feet a little too small. And I mean, it's to scale, but it's also, it just makes it harder to put them up. But she's got cool little puffer sleeves. She's got her freaking jazzercise spandex yellow thing going on there. Her little cuffs and her little armored neck piece. And a cool little, whatever that is. And her Pokemon boots. Yeah, but I think she's pretty cool actually. The details on her face and the front of her hair is awesome. And like I said, she's got great head articulation because of the way that it's cut and how they swooped the hair forward. She can look up, she can look down, side to side. This is really nice. So for an articulated female superhero, amazing. I like it. And she comes with Colossus's arm. Awesome. So let's get on to the next one. So he comes with Colossus's head, and he's got that little swaying in the wind. Ties right there. He does come with an extra set of hands, and something I thought was kind of cool is his ponytail is detachable. So movement with his head is fine with the ponytail, but as you can see, it does stop him from going down, not so much, or up, not so much down. You can, if you do not like that ponytail, take it off. And he does kind of have a little hole on the back of his head, but it's up to your preference. But overall, he is a pretty stout figure. Oh, there she is. Okay, pretty stout figure. Comes with 2 heads. A little basic, but I like that on the parts, like his boots and his belt and his little collar there, his gloves, it looks like leather. It's textured to look like leather. Kind of feels a little bit different paint wise. Again, kind of good. I like the paint. It is a bit basic, but I feel like with the accessories, they just kind of spiced up the texturing. And he does come with an extra head and an extra set of hands with detachable ponytails, because we all need detachable ponytails. That's crazy. All right, on to the next one. Okay, so here we have Cyclops. I have never really been a fan of Cyclops. I've always been more of a Wolverine fan, and so since they kind of had that love triangle thing going on, I've always sided with Wolverine. I like him better anyways. Cyclops is a good leader though. He's just not really, I don't know, he's not my favorite character, but he looks very 80s emo in here, which is great. Only got one head, it looks like. Comes with Colossus' leg. And he does have some cool accessories on him, but he's only got like one part of his visor open because his hair is in the other one. It's crazy. So the back says, Cyclops helps prisoners escape from Apocalypse's prison camps in an attempt to be a force for good in a harsh dystopian future. What a crazy story. But yeah, let's open this guy up. Okay, so here we have Cyclops. So he is a little bit basic. I mean, so is Sabretooth. I kind of feel like a lot of these are semi-basic. But if you ever read the comic book Age of Apocalypse, which they do have a omnibus out, if you're ever interested, I do like the paint on his accessories. He's got like these scratch marks and they're all painted. So I mean, they did try with this one, and the head sculpt is pretty cool. He's a good looking figure. His hair too, detail on his hair is awesome. I feel like they do a pretty good job with hair, honestly. Like they, almost all their figures that have hair, they're very like detailed, and they're cool figures. Super big fan of Hasbro, as you know, on Marvel Legends. But he comes with Apocalypse. It comes with Colossus's leg, and what a leg that is. So let's get on to the next one. Okay, so now we have Marvel's Legion. I don't actually know too much about this character, but he, again, pretty basic body style, an extra set of hands and the other leg. Would you look at that? But the back says, the son of Charles Xavier. Legion gets his incredible mind from his legendary father, but must balance unimaginable mutant powers with his mental illness. Sounds intense. But yeah, let's get this guy open. Okay, so here we have Legion. For being a very simple figure, I do actually kind of like him. Yeah, like I said, he is very simple. He looks kind of crazy. Got them crazy eyes. But the details on the suit, not bad. He's got a bunch of, you know, the little folds in the cloth. Darker blue, so there's two, looks like two different tones in there. And I do believe this is one of the first barefoot figures I've owned. So that's kind of interesting. They did really good on the sculpts of the feet. So, and he's got his peg holes still, and it's formed, you know, so it's, I don't know, it's kind of interesting. I kind of like that. It did pretty cool on the hair, a little detail, a little curly Q right there. And then it's all textured at the top. So he definitely looks the part of being crazy, but he does come with an extra set of hands. Other than that, again, pretty basic, but yeah, that's all I really have to say. I'm just excited. I'm so excited to build a figure. I've been holding on to this wave too, by the way, for like a week because I haven't been able to put it on video. So if I seem rushed and excited, it's because I am. Next we have Magneto. And I will say, out of all the figures, I do like this one, I think, the most. Him and Iceman so far. I do have another Magneto. I've got the one from the last wave. Honestly, I don't really like him. He's just, I don't know. He came with a lot of extra hands. I mean, his cape's cool. But I'm such a fan of the classic coloring of stuff. And his helmet, it looks like he's, I don't know. I just really didn't like this. So I was actually really excited. He's not standing up. Really excited to get this Magneto. He looks cool. He's got his cool long hair. 2 head sculpts. One with his white eyes and the helmet, and one without his helmet. He's got the basic, fire accessories and an extra set of hands, but he does not come with a Build-A-Figure piece. But still, for me, it was worth getting this more classic Magneto. But the back says, Magneto casts off his anti-human sentiments and carries on Xavier's dream of peaceful coexistence, thereby founding the X-Men. How sweet. So let's get him open. Okay, so here we have Magneto. So there's a couple things I'm a little disappointed with about this figure. I do like the head sculpts a lot, but with any really big haired head sculpt, you're gonna lose movement, right? So you can't really tilt his head too much. His cape is super stiff plastic. Like this, the stuff they made all this out of felt a little softer. Still kind of stiff plastic, but I don't know. It felt kind of nice. This stuff is like very stiff. It's gonna hold its form for sure. But the paint on my cape, I've got purple like bleeding out, red on the rivet buttons or whatever those are. Really kind of crappy paint job. And his leg is pretty loose, and his elbow right there. But other than that, I do really like this Magneto. I do like him. I like the style. I like the look of him. So definitely happy to have him in my collection. And the head sculpts are very, very detailed. I do like them. But like I said, I'm just a little sad about the paint and the loose limbs. But he stands up fine, and he can hold his form just fine. And then of course they've got the usual accessories. I'm using my power accessories. But it's purple, which is cool. I've never had a purple one, so that's nice. But again, he doesn't come with a Build-A-Figure piece. But cool, I like him still, even though he's not perfect. Anyways, let's get on to the next one. So next we have Marvel's Shadow Cat, which I'm pretty sure is Kitty Pryde. So she's got 2 sets of hands, gauntlets that pretty much look like Wolverine claws. What's she doing? That you can take on or off, which is kind of cool. And then Colossus's body. So let's see. Anyways, but the back says, after being captured by Sabretooth, Catherine Pryde becomes the youngest member of the X-Men and trains to become the team's ghost assassin. Crazy. Yeah, let's get this open. So again, kind of a theme going on here. Pretty simple overall costumes, which is honestly, it is how they are in the comics. They're not really straying from this comic book run. She's kind of got a theme of like the Colossus lines going through her costume, and then on her claws, because I do believe these are retractable in the comics. But kind of a basic face. She kind of looks like she's thinking too hard or something, or holding in a fart. I don't know. It's just a little basic, but you gotta buy it unless you just get this piece, which, man alive, this guy. I'm so excited for this. I wish I would have gotten that 2-pack, the Colossus and Juggernaut 2-pack. Really want that. I'm waiting to find that in the wild. But she does, like I said, two pairs of hands, and the gauntlets without the claws, but very Wolverine. I like it. But yeah, I did save best for last, I feel. So let's get on to Iceman. So I'm excited about this one, Iceman. I mean, he looks crazy cool. I was hoping to get the retro Iceman because I have Star Fox. I have Firestar. Oh my goodness, Firestar, and a bunch of Spider-Man. And I wanted to do a Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends because I used to watch that, growing up. So I was like, yeah, that'll be awesome. He's a little intense for that, but it'll work. It'll be fine. I'll eventually get that Iceman. The back says, Iceman joins with the X-Men to stop Apocalypse and prevent the catastrophic culling of humankind in a harsh dystopian future. There's a theme here. It's like they're all part of the same dystopian future. Oh wait, yes they are. Okay, let's get this open. Okay, so I am extremely pleased with this figure. This was a lot better than I thought it was. It looked cool in package, looked cool on the pictures. Getting this in hand, this is sick. Like, so he's got all these spikes on his shoulders, and on his head, and they're like frosted. They actually look like ice. Weird. It's like he's made of ice. Anyways, but oh my goodness, he's kind of jagged. Like, they did amazing on this guy. This is the most interesting, I feel, character in this run besides Colossus. The details on him are amazing. And again, look at this. Another barefoot character. How crazy. Arches and everything. And he's very geometrical. Like he would be, like he's made of ice. It's just, I don't know. There's something about this one that's way cool. Even on his basic hands, he's got little spikes and frosted points and stuff like that. He looks awesome. I am very pleased with this. I feel like this is the best figure of this whole wave. So like I said, he does come with an extra set of hands, clawed ones, fist, and then a kind of opened non-clawed one. And he does come with Colossus's arm with an extra set of hands. But let's see this Build-A-Figure. I've been waiting over a week. Well, more than over a week. But a week since I've had it in hand. Let's do it. Woo! Dang. Okay, so I've been waiting for this guy, like I said, a long time, okay? And he does not disappoint. This is a great figure. He's huge. Like, compared to, come on now. Compared to Sabretooth, he is just barely bigger, but way wider, all that. Compared to a basic sized 6-inch, obviously you can see the difference. He's huge. I love it. The detail on this guy, his skin, obviously, first thing that really stands out. His whole metal skin. His hands are super detailed, like all the joints have little, I'm trying to think of a word. They've got like, yeah, you'll see it in the close-up, but his super cool head. I do wish that they had a second head for this guy. He's just kind of stuck being angry, which is fine. But it would have been super cool to get a second head so that, I don't know, we just had like a normal face. But the detailing on the head, his whole bandana thing he's got going on, really detailed. You can see the folds in the bandana, his eyes, his teeth are really nicely painted. I mean, this is just a killer figure. It's so awesome. And this is my first Colossus. Again, I do prefer the classic, but this, I mean, you can't not like this. This is pretty sweet. His gauntlets and his boots with the buckles on them. Yeah, he looks cool. He looks really cool. Sporting the heavy duty X-Men logo belt and suspenders. His shoulder pads a wee bit floppy, bit flopping around, but no big deal. You just push it down. Overall, this thing's at least a 9.5. I love it. I love it. Ugh, yeah, let's get some close-ups. So wasn't that just awesome? Super pleased with this wave. Again, the few complaints that I have, a bit basic, but the figures that stand out really stand out. Iceman, killed it. Colossus, Build-A-Figure, killed it. I honestly really like Rogue, even though she is still simple. I feel like she was just a well done figure. Also with the boots, easy to set her up, but I am definitely pleased with this wave. I mean, super cool. It's a lot of firsts for me, and I am just ecstatic about that Iceman. That Iceman is so good. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment, do you like this wave? Do you like the last wave that we had of X-Men? Who's your favorite X-Men character? I'm curious. Hit me up in the comments. But remember to be legendary, my friends, and we will see you in the next video.